Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Really do. I don't have a lot of time, but I really like to bring up this article that I read just a little bit from Drummond. It's a great 2019 Cowboys Manifesto on how they can sign everybody out there. And we're just going to go over it real quick. Don't have a lot of time, but I really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Especially last night, I posted it like a clip of Dorrance Armstrong talking about he may be the guy. He just may be that guy that can replace Randy Gregory on so many aspects and so many levels. One can argue if they didn't change up their defensive scheme in Kansas when he was playing for that team in his last year, then he could have been like a second round or close to a first round draft pick. That's the level of what Dorrance Armstrong can bring to a team. Not trying to be just so high on him, but it is one of those things where you have to really take a real good look at. He got the bend, he got the ability to capture the edge. Now, my quick analysis on Dorrance Armstrong will be that he got to get a little bit stronger upper body, and then on top of that, hey, the guy must lower his pad level. Those are the things that I picked up looking at his film. He's good against the run. Open up his hips, fly out to the ball, chase downfield. He can do all those things. I like Dorrance Armstrong and those parameters. But for time's sake, let me just skip around to this article here. And we're going to pull that up. Really appreciate you all. Hope you guys got your coffee early this morning. I got mine brewing right now, so as soon as I leave out here, we got an important meeting in the morning, and I could jump into that. But really appreciate you all. Let's just jump into this article, man. Let's jump into it. This is the article here, and it's Cowboys 2019 Manifesto. How they can afford to re-sign everyone, sign the free agents, and pretty much in the article. Drummond, guys, go follow his Twitter handle. It's Drummond NFL. You can see it right here. Follow his Twitter handle, and I'm just going to paraphrase. In 2019, may be the perfect storm. Have for us brave the financial elements. The NFL. This is just going to be paraphrasing. And he just talked about it in the second paragraph with limited cap space in the year past and his hard decisions. Remember, I was talking about hard decisions, right? We was talking about the fact that when you have the ability to look at everything from A to Z on his team, there's going to be some hard decisions. And the hard decision would be, who should we go out there and cut? Who should we go out there and get rid of? And just looking at everything, I'm talking about from A to Z, he's going to break it down. He said, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. You know that song, everybody. So in this picture here, I hope you guys are able to see. Let me see, make sure you guys can see. It says, it's so hard to say goodbye. Do not re-sign these characters of players, basically. Cole Beasley. It's going to be hard to say it, Cowboy Nation. It's going to be hard to say it. But Cole Beasley may be gone. And then he goes on in his article. The Sean Lees of the world may be gone. The Jeff Heath of the world. He is a liability in the back end, period. Save $2 million salary and spend on safety who can help. That's basically what they're saying. Brett Maher, he just put down, he didn't give a full evaluation. He just said, hey, he's not good. And then they talk about total saving, $9.6 million. And I don't know about Chris Jones right here is on the very thin ice. To me, that's what he's saying. There should be a camp battle, and then you'll save $800,000. But I wouldn't even touch Chris Jones. But that's basically the plan and the purpose there. But if we stroll down, we can go get to the nitty and the gritty of everything. We can go back to looking at the purposes of Dallas Cowboys 3-year roster. We was talking about earlier, and we was talking about this right here. We was talking about windows. How big is this window for the Cowboys? And basically, he got a 3-year plan right here. And this is where all of the meat and potatoes at. 2019 through 2021. If you look right here, you got Dak Prescott, new deal of his contract. Then you got Amari Cooper, new deal of his contract. And then on top of that, what he's saying is you expand Ezekiel Elliott. He's on his current deal through 2019, and then this will end in 2020. So that's his 5th-year option, and then you would deal him out from there. That what he was saying with La'el Collins, and I'm going to try to run through this if you guys can see what I'm talking about. With La'el Collins, with the 3-year deal plan, he's saying that right now what you can do is La'el Collins, he's currently signed, but you let him walk in 2020, free agent deal. Free agent tight ends, you don't have the free agencies of who we going to go out there and grab, but you get a new deal, and then you have a new deal, and then 2021 you let him walk, meaning whoever we go out there and grab. And then it's the second wide receiver. But he's talking about Allen Hurns. He's current. You keep him on this deal, and then you let him walk or what have you in 2020. It's like visions, right? Tyron Smith. All of these guys right here, if you guys can see if I highlight, that's going to go throughout and beyond 2021. And then if you look at 2021 draft picks, these are all of the guys that we have out here. And then you, I don't know who's Matt Bryan, but he got this deal going right here. So with that being said, we're going to move her down to this is the offensive plan for the Dallas Cowboys 3 years. And let me move all the way down to the Dallas Cowboys 3-year defensive plan. DeMarcus Lawrence. So meaning that we will have DeMarcus Lawrence, as you guys can see right here. We will have DeMarcus Lawrence through the 2021 season. Byron Jones, 5th-year option. Then you put the franchise tag on him. And if he doesn't perform, then you let him walk 2021. That's a long time from now, right? It is a long time from now. And then on top of that, we look at the Randy Gregory, and that's always. Before I move to Randy Gregory, let's look at Jalen, my main man Smith. He's talking about current. And then 2020, you put a tender on him, and then you put his new deal in 2021. That's very plausible. Now Randy Gregory, Jason Garrett already came out on top saying that, hey, I'm going to stand behind Randy Gregory and his transgressions. And in 2021, this is the thing with Randy Gregory. I love what he can do, and shout out to his career, and shout out to his livelihood, and shout out to the things that he did for us while he was able to play. But to me personally, it's about time to let that dog walk. You know what I mean? And let's just find another deal out there, because we just don't really want to be a rehabilitation camp. We are the Dallas Cowboys. If we want to be a rehabilitation camp, then we need to start up a whole nother league and just have the rehabilitation camp. Man, that would be better. All right, so he just goes on a little bit, and like I said, I'm pressured for time. I got to run to this meeting, and he breaks down the Ezekiel Elliott, the initial Elliott contract looks and things like that, like I did before. Even when I looked over here on overthecap.com, we looked at everything. Man, we looked at everything over the cap.com, and Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones already said they want to give Ezekiel Elliott Todd Gurley's money. That's a lot of chinchilla. That is a lot of chinchilla. But neither here nor there, man. I actually got to roll, man. I wish I could stay a little bit longer. Let me know how you guys feel about the article. The article will be in the description box on the Dallas Cowboys. Not Dallas Cowboys page, but on Law Nation's page. You guys can check that out there. And let me just check and take a real good look at the chat box to see what you guys are talking about before I run. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank you all for tuning in to the nation. And don't forget, guys, hit that like button, share this content. let people know, a friend, neighbor, or foe, where they can go to check out the Dallas Cowboys news and see what we can do from there. My goodness, early this morning, Stellos, man. Oh my goodness, man. Dropped 50 of them in the chat box, man. Thank you for the donation to help grow the nation. Your adulations and all the inspiration to help this thing out tremendously. He just dropped $50 into the chat box, man. Let me see what you have to say. He says, morning, Law. Pay them dudes. We need that Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. Man, that's the best part of waking up this morning. I don't even have to go to this meeting, right? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being a supporter of the nation, man. Really do. It's one of those things where when people do these small things, it equates to bigger things. And like I said today, I'm trying to have a clear schedule. I'm trying to get everything out so we can be on the Sirius Satellite radios and things like that. So I could talk about Stephen A. Smith. Shout out to Mike Fisher, man. He put Stephen A. Smith in his place. And then also Navarro Bowman. Shout out to those brothers out there who put the Stephen A. Smiths of the world in their places, because it's crazy to me for somebody to bump their gums off on things like the Randy Gregory situation and then just mask over or cover up the Robert Kraft deal. But I really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank y'all for tuning in to the nation. Really, really, really do. Let me see if I can just play some outro music and get on out of here and get ready for this meeting. And guys, just be productive today. Continue to look up Cowboys players that probably can help us out down the line. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's get this thing going. Let's go. The Bass. Peace.